Alright, so hi guys, this is gonna be a Wanda update. Ooh. I'm not gonna talk about VTDs right now because I don't want to think about it right now. I am so I might talk about it after Idol, but until then, let's just stop because that's just not gonna make me happy. Anyways, I am going to be talking about Wanda Frogs for the day. My most recent Wanda update will consist of a lot of buying, and more buying, because I am really that bad. So, um, I'm doing this little update because the Mushroom Fest just started 2 to 3 weeks ago, I think. And it started with the release of their newest Wanda Frog, which I think is really adorable. It is called Pick a Mitten. It is the circus. It is a frog that is part of a traveling circus. Um, I'm gonna show you the guy. This is Pick a Mitten. I think his last name derives from his hands, which you can kind of tell is actually white at the tips and looks like a mitten. So yeah, this is why I assume his name is Pick a Mitten. Light blue. I also decided I'd splurge and I'd get the new Caterpillar shoes, which are the tacky neon pastel green colored ones. Yeah, it's always got the happy face on the back. So yeah, this is Pick a Mitten. It started off with the blast. I've actually seen a couple of the artist collaboration models. They're just a little too expensive for me, so I didn't get my chance to buy it. I did buy myself another outfit. I did buy a Wanda outfit that was based off the circus. I forgot what this was called, but this is an outfit by Warso Neko. It was they actually had the diorama sets available with the Pika, but I just wasn't that intrigued and wanting it that bad. As for color contrast, these two are very, very similar if you look at them in person. This is mint, by the way. The only difference really is that Pika is a little bit of a lighter blue shade. But they're very, very close. They're both in the same, in general, color field, I guess. So yeah. After the release of Pika Min, the next week they came up with the trail mushrooms, yeah, I think. I could be wrong. I might be switching the order around, but I believe this came next. This is basically a glow-in-the-dark trail mushroom. I have the standard version, which is not a glow-in-the-dark. As for which part of this that actually glows in the dark, the whole thing does, except for the purple part because this is painted on, and the color can't really penetrate through it. You'll get a nice gradient-like color on the top, though, because this part still glows in the dark, and this light purple area kinda does, but the edges really don't show. Basically, this thing is a little... I believe the story is that it found a stray Fortune Wanda and decided to put it on its back because it actually likes how it looks. I'm gonna demonstrate really quick how these work. There's actually a little dent right here. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a Fortune Wanda and you kind of slide it in and put it right on the seated part. What I do find about this is that it actually keeps the frog in place. And it's you have less of a chance of actually losing the frog because it is actually really locked on. The head actually hits part of the shroom hat part, so you can't really drop the Wanda without a lot of effort. So yeah, it's a really convenient way of keeping your frog. By the way, this particular color did sell out, but I believe the nude colored version actually is in stock a little bit. So that's one of the purchases I've done. The week after that, they released Lamia, which is the orange glow-in-the-dark frog in the tiny scale. I didn't see myself really wanting it that badly, so I kind of forgot about it. Lamia is still out there for sale. She's just not my type, so I haven't bothered. Right after that, the next week after that, they released Nikame. Nikame is a collaboration item with Criare in, I think, Kobe or something. It's completely away from Tokyo, and there's just no way in hell I'm actually going to be able to go there. So, the guy told me the week before that he will be selling them next week, and like he said, he actually managed to snag a few to sell. So, I was waiting for that, and I got myself Nikame. Nikame is actually a very, very strange girl in the way that he never actually got to pick the colors. The artist didn't. So basically, the colors have been picked by the staff of the Criare department store. So it is a very, very unique color of green. I have not seen this type of green on Wanda, and I don't think they would ever use it. It's got pink hands and pink feet. Um, in general, I don't have anything else to say interesting because it's a Fortune Wanda. So, this was Nikame. This weekend, where, yes, amazingly, Kinoko Festival is still going on somehow. This weekend, what they will be planning on doing is they will be releasing a tiny version of the Marsh. Yeah. Basically, the Marsh are the tadpole people with the hunchbacks and the super puffed out lips and everything. Um, I'm not a huge fan of the big versions, but the tiny versions look so adorable. I think I'm actually going to get it after all. So, that's one thing I'm going to get. Basically the color is said to be the same as Pika, so it's going to be in a light blue shade, a bluish green shade. So yeah, the story behind that particular Fortune Marsh that they're going to release is that Pika was leaving the Wanda's town and wanted a little souvenir for himself, so he asked Laura Misty to make him a tiny marsh. Yeah, and that's a little story, I guess. So, that is my whole Wanda Frog update, which is actually pretty long. I'll be doing a little update hopefully right after Idol, maybe tell you guys all about it, and maybe you guys can, when you guys actually come to Japan, go to it. So, I'll catch you guys again, and bye-bye.